Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for another new show. A lot of new shows recently with this new crazy season of anime, Chainsaw Man, Season 1, Episode 1. First things first, quick order of business, as usual, guys. If you're new to my channel, with the reactions I do them full length, timer based. So there'll be a timer in the corner that you guys sync to. You guys need to have your own copy of the episode that you sync up with my countdown. So there's not going to be any footage except for like 15 seconds in the corner just to help you guys sync at the very beginning. Mainly because, future proofing, sometimes these videos get if they get uploaded to a streaming site, sometimes the streaming site puts their, advertisement in the beginning, or, well, not advertisement, but like Hulu logo or something like that. So just in case, I put 15 seconds to help you guys sync. Other than that, nothing else in the episode. You guys need to have your own copy of the episode, sync up with me, we'll watch it together. I know it's a little bit more annoying that way. I'd like to tell you guys up front so that way you don't sit here and listen to me talk for a few minutes and then find out. And I only say it in the first episode, so you don't have to worry about hearing me repeat this every episode. So with that out of the way, basically, I do it to avoid copyright issues. There's a lot of different ways that people use to get around copyright issues. A lot of them are very sketchy to me. I don't like the whole, cut it down to 10 minutes. If that doesn't work, fade the video a bit, distort the audio, and it's just, whatever. It's not my thing. But yeah, regardless, here we are. This is the way I do things, so if you're staying, thank you so much for watching. If not, that's fine too, to each their own. But yeah, Chainsaw Man. I'm excited for this show. I've started so many new shows recently that I apologize if I'm a little off with the names. I'm doing more shows right now than I've ever done at once before, so I'm gonna do my best with names. I have my phone here open to tablet because I have the fold, and I'll be writing down as we go, trying to get the names down, and just in case. So my memory sucks too. But as for the show itself, I'm very much excited for this show. It seems... I don't really know much about it. All I know is I saw the trailer. It looks crazy and wild. And I read the summary, but honestly, I can't even remember what I read. Once again, that shit memory for you. But it looks crazy. A guy with chainsaws on his arms and his head. Me and my friend looked at the trailer once real fast today because I wanted to show him, because I was talking about how I was watching this tonight. And he was like, is that chainsaw part of the helmet or part of his head? And I was like, I have no idea. And I was like, either that or it's like a superpower and he can pop the chainsaws out and they come out of his head too. Or the helmet does just have a chainsaw on it. Or this guy really does walk around life with a chainsaw on his head 24/7. But that's probably not the case. But either way, I'm very much intrigued. It looked very flashy and gory. So I wonder if this is gonna be, I've seen some shows that are like this, that are just let's watch a guy kill a bunch of things, and the story isn't crazy in depth, but I've also seen ones like this where the story is really in depth, so I'm curious if it's gonna be just satire and, craziness, or if it has a really good story to go along with it as well. But other than that, other than knowing this guy has chainsaws on his arms, and it seems like they've, from the trailer, there's giant monster things that they fight. I don't really know. Is it going to be a Jujutsu Kaisen where they're spirits that other people can't normally see? Or, it seems like they caused a lot of destruction, so maybe other people do see them. Some of the characters have sharp teeth. I know that because of the trailer, but I'm really excited. I'm hyped. So let's get started with this one and see what it's all about. It's always fun to get into a new anime and experience a new world and everything. So, all right, we're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I'm also watching in subbed. Future proofing for that too. Dub, I don't even think is out yet. But I pretty much always watch my stuff in subbed. With few exceptions. Creepy. I love these first-person 3D environment stuff. Promise Neverland did this a couple times in season 1, and I liked it quite a bit. Intense. We are still... Okay, now we're not. I was gonna say, we're still first person. Jeez. Work, huh? What was that? At first I thought it was like a sneeze, but was that like a little dog bark, maybe? What was that noise? Or maybe it was like a squeak of like a door opening? I don't know what the hell that noise is supposed to be. 6,000 a month. Kidney? What? Is this the chainsaw guy? He mentioned cutting down trees. It is like a little dog. What? 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 The dog is a chainsaw? Ooh, opening? So many facts and things. And I'm just watching movies. Whoa, she has horns! Oh. Lap pillows. Every anime character's dream. Oh! So it comes out of his head? It does retract. That was gross. Jesus. Animation looks great. I'm intrigued. Let's do this. Revive from the seas. Denji. Hey, he thought he was only getting 300k, right? Oh. I don't owe you anything. Oh, he only got 70k. Damn. Jeez. A month? Can't you go and find another devil? I don't know how this world works. Ah. That was... So in the beginning when he looked at his like checkbook, is he negative 38 million? Is that what it was? Or maybe that wasn't a checkbook, but is that how much he owes? I thought it was how much he had, but he clearly doesn't have that much. Ugh. Doing anything he can for money. I mean, hell, eating a cigarette's nothing compared to giving up a nut. I mean, come on, man. Oh. Can other people see this thing? Pochita? Damn. Oh. Terrible. Such an earnest storyline. He just wants to get laid. I mean, he mentioned the debt stuff first. Oh, this is his dad passing, I suppose. The one that left him a bunch of debt. Hung himself. Without paying the first month? Shit. Jesus. So this isn't like an official debt. This is like a mafia debt or something. Clearly. So this is where he met Pochita? Oh, is it? Oh, it's hurt. Looks like a bite mark or something. Oh, poor creepy puppy. Oh. Interesting. We saw like a flash of... Look like a guy with chainsaw coming out of his head, right? I think is what we saw briefly. Making a deal with the devil. What a crazy thing that is. So are these devils just a known thing in the whole world, or is it just these people that know they exist? I guess we don't know yet. Don't answer that, by the way. I'm just asking what's on my mind. No. Oof. Oh shit. Why the blood? Did something go wrong giving his kidney or something? Oh. Inherited a disease and debt. Whew. Can't even sleep. Huh. Based off the opening, I have a little bit of like a prediction of like where this could go. But I feel like it could happen in a variety of ways. Talk more about it in the discussion. I mean, we might find out anyway before the episode's over. Is he about to get, like, jumped by people or something? Since there's no devil here, seems kind of ominous. Oh, Jesus. Did he get stabbed? He did. Oh my god, what is that guy? Oh no, to the doggy too! No, Pochita! So he's Yakuza. Ugh. Jesus, what the fuck? Jesus. Zombies. Okay, yeah, they even use the word. The zombie devil. Well, shit. I don't even know, could they fight like this? Like, with Pochita so hurt? I mean, obviously he's hurt too. But could Pochita even, like, fire up his blades with this kind of injury? So I have a feeling that they're gonna, like, merge or something. Because somehow he gets the chainsaws, right? I'm pretty sure. So do somehow Pochita and Denji merge to get power? Oh. Jeez. Oh my god. They're still stabbing. Well. Watch it be like this guy isn't even the main character. He just dies right here. Oh, did they throw him in a dumpster? Oh my god, did he not actually die? Oh no, his head's off. Right? Pochita's cut in half. The blood! Oh my god, that is lucky. Jesus. No, we're seeing Pochita's memories. Such a weird thing. So it sounds like devil hunters are a thing. Take over dead bodies. Ah. Interesting. Oh. It's so creepy, this thing, but it's like so adorable too. Oh. It's like almost like the blades of a chainsaw. Ugh. That's even creepier. It's kind of like more stringy versions, but it reminds me of the blades of a chainsaw that pulled his limbs together. Huh. What? What? It can talk! Oh. Interesting. So, instead of Pochita taking his body and going off... Oh my god, he has a ripcord now. Pochita gave himself up and let Denji live. It was the opposite. Did they just all sit here? Maybe it hasn't been too long. That thing is disgusting. Alright, pull that ripcord. Let's see it, baby. He's not gonna have his doggy anymore, though. Now he's truly alone. Oh. Oh my god. Did it not work? Oh. Oh, he's gonna... If I know anime, he's gonna bust out of that. Oh my god, there's so many! Oh, you can hear it. Oh! Yep. Wow, so pulling the ripcord... Oh, it like cut his arms in half. Ah! So pulling the ripcord gives the helmet, too. The helmet's not a third-party thing. He grows that. No. He gave it. Ah! Jesus! Is he more, like, is he more possessed? Because he's like, he sounds different. Or is he like fully conscious while he does this? Oh! That just sounded bad. Oh, jeez. I love it. Oh my god! Is he... Oh, he's throwing them, not absorbing them. I was like, is he absorbing them for more power? Jeez. Well, fuck around and find out, you devil bitch. You Yakuza thugs trying to get more power. This is what happens. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's chainsawing down it! Just right now, alright? And there's our protagonist. It looks good. It's like... I think there's a little bit of CGI in that, I think, right? But I feel like it looks pretty good. At least in that moment of him standing there. I could be wrong, though. Jeez. Wait, he had to pull start it again. Did they stop? So how did they retract, I guess, afterward? Oh, well, there's that guy. Oh my god. Well, so is his debt gone now, or does someone else other than that one old guy, like, pick up the debt? Oh, who are these folks? Are they devil hunters too, or are they... Ah, okay. Got here before us. But he's different, right? Hug me. Oh, she did. Alright. Oh, and it just melts away. Interesting. Hmm. Alright. I can keep you. Now he truly is a dog. Oh, she says... Yes, of course she says bread with butter and jam. He's like, bread with jam? I'm in. I'd let her take me. Alright. Well, damn. I like the chainsaw sound right at the start of that outro. I think, is it still... Maybe not. I thought there was still, like, a chainsaw, like, very quietly humming in the background, but... Alright, well... We don't know her name yet. So she said... She did say, though, you'll be... What was her wording? How'd she word it? You'll be mine or whatever? So, like... I thought she was gonna say, come work with us, but, like, it seems more like a slave kind of thing, but... I mean... Getting fed is a little more than what he's had so far. I mean, hell, his dad accrued this massive debt and then killed himself before even paying the first payment, and his poor kid was stuck with it. So he's just been losing and losing. You know, I just realized his eye's back, isn't it? Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 1. Wow, crazy. Very interesting concept. It kind of led to where I was thinking it was going, mainly because I already knew this guy had chainsaws in his body. So I kind of had a feeling that somehow they were going to merge or something like that. As soon as I saw, like, the dog was his source of the chainsaw at first, I was like, alright, well, at some point they're going to merge. So that did end up happening. But it seems like there's two ways these devils can possess people, or like, yeah, I'll just word it like that. It seems like the devil can possess a dead body in which the devil is in control, which seems like is what happened here with these Yakuza guys. It seems like the Yakuza were trying to get more power, kind of like he had. They wanted similar to what he had. So they went to one of these devils, tried to make allegiances with it, and I think that's why that guy's face was there, is because he was like absorbed by the zombie devil. But that was the I think that was the devil taking over the human body, and the devil was in control. That's why he was saying, like, I hate you, devil hunters, and everything, because he knows he's a devil and he, doesn't want to be attacked by one again. And then the other way is what happened to our main character, Denji, here, where the devil went into the human body, but the human is still in control, rather than the devil being in control. Also, he, for the most part, kept his human form, at least when his powers turned off, except for the ripcord there in his chest, but everything else seems normal. It didn't really dawn on me, I wasn't really thinking of it, does he have his eye patch still when everything melts off? Because he gave up one of his eyes, right? Fast forward, doopa-doopa-doo. Do we ever see... I saw his... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so when he's laying down, you see both eyes. He didn't even... I guess he's still, like, out of it because of what just happened. But yeah, it looks like he has one of his eyes back. Which begs the question, does he have his kidney and his nut back? I don't know. But at least one of the eyes came back. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's crazy. So, as a kid, he incurred this debt from his father. And he's been trying to pay it off this whole time. So he's done things like sold one of his eyes, sold a kidney, and sold a nut, while also hunting these devils, and everything. And I guess in the beginning, I didn't realize it. I thought it was like how much money he had saved up. But no, this is him like minusing everything he gets from his debt. I see it now. Like I managed to cut directly to it, by the way, somehow. But yeah, so the last number we saw was negative 38,040,120. Obviously, that's like, I'm guessing that's in like technically yen, since Japanese show. Which I guess 38 million would be like 38,000 in our money, right? Or it'd probably be 380,000. That's what it would be, I believe. Which, yeah, that's a lot of money for especially someone as young as him to pay off, and that's after already paying off quite a bit. But yeah. So the only two names of characters that we have so far are Denji and Pochita, which Pochita is now absorbed into Denji, so is Pochita just gone? Like, is there any bit of that personality left? And it spoke. Was he hallucinating it spoke? Or, because it never spoke up until that point, so like, or could it speak the whole time, and he just didn't know it could speak? Maybe it just like chose not to the entire time? I don't know. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. But I wonder if there's any bit of that personality left in there. Like, can he communicate with Pochita at all with having that devil inside him? Or is it just completely fused with his body now, and he just has the power and that's the only thing left? We'll have to wait and find out, I guess. But that little doggy chainsaw thing was, like, creepy and weird. Like, this is the thing, like, Japanese animation comes up with some weird shit sometimes, I gotta say. Well, I mean, it's adapted from a manga, but you know what I mean. Like, they have some crazy concepts for their source material and content that they create. It's nuts and wild and wacky. And it's really fun because, like, with all the anime I've seen, I can honestly say I've never seen a dog with a chainsaw in its head with the chainsaw that actually like works and functions as a chainsaw. I've I've watched hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of animes and never seen it before. Like it's so creative what they come up with, and also weird, but still pretty cool. I guess it doesn't really matter now, but I wrote down that killing a devil with the line of work he was doing gives about 300k, but then because he's in debt, the guys take a portion of it off of his debt, I guess, and then leave him with a little left over, and then they say like they tacked on all these ridiculous fees like management fees and all this different stuff. Like I guess that has to do with like them finding the devils for them, so then they're like charging them just a bunch of bullshit extra stuff, and left him with 70,000, and then after all of his bills, he was left with 1,800, and he said that had to last a month. Like, does that? It's crazy because like you'd think he'd be able to do more than one devil a month, but I guess if he needs the old man to find him these jobs, then maybe devils just aren't common enough to do them that often. I'm not sure, but yeah. Our main character's like story is so earnest, right? Like he's this kid who's never known what it's like to, I mean, I guess at least from the point of his father's death. I don't know how well his father took care of him prior to the father's death. But from the point of his father's death on, he just never knew what it was like to have money. Like he just eats plain bread. His like dreams to have jam on his bread. He wants to hug a girl. He wants to get laid, and it's just very, genuine human stuff, right? Like he doesn't want to die without getting laid. It makes sense. But not only did he inherit his father's debt, it seems like he also inherited a disease from his mother. Now that the devil's fused with his body, I don't know if that disease matters anymore. Like, so something where she died coughing up blood from a disease, and it seems like he inherited that. Now, like, will him even merged with the devil have that problem still going forward, or does the devil kind of solve that, and we kind of just, it's like if the devil did solve that at the end of the episode, then why bother telling us in the first beginning? But I guess it's also possible that I mean, a lot of this is traditional anime setup where they're like, hey, look at this tragic character, and then watch him build himself up, right? Like, look at all these terrible things to make you sympathize for him. And but I still enjoyed it quite a bit. Now, when he had that power, was he like, because he was like yelling and laughing and chainsawing the dudes to pieces, was that him just finally enjoying having like the strength to do something on his own, or was that a little bit of like the devil or like a little bit of madness within him coming out? Like, can he fully control that form he's in with the chainsaws and everything, or does he go more primal or something? Is what I'm curious of. But I guess that's just another, I mean, he didn't, after it all, when this girl showed up, he didn't instinctively attack her, right? But she also wasn't much of a threat, so it could be like instincts telling him like, no, she's okay kind of thing. But yeah, like she ended up taking him in, and what did she say? Let me jump back here to the end. Because she said she's a devil hunter with public safety or something like that. So she hugs him, he becomes human. You have two options. I can kill you like a devil, or I can keep you. Yeah, that's what she says. I can keep you as a human. So, but like, it seems like keep you means like, it doesn't sound like, I don't know. It sounds like she owns him, right? Rather than it being like, oh, you can come work for me. I'll keep you, make sure you're fed. Wait, does she say it before this? Crap. Boo, 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 boo. Maybe she did. Maybe. Oh, shit. I think she does. I came here to kill the zombie devil. I'm a devil hunter with public safety. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Sorry, guys. I wanted to find that one part real fast. Public safety. Because, like, that seems like it's some kind of... With public safety, like, it's capitalized. It seems like it might be some kind of organization that is tasked with going and taking out these devils and everything. So I wonder I mean, based off the opening, we see him with this girl and a few others, so I wonder if they're gonna be like, he's gonna join that organization too, and they're gonna, hunt devils, maybe train with his powers and stuff like that a little bit, but pretty interesting. Now, I know there's one of these girls, I saw her in the opening, but I'm not sure if it's her right here, that, like, I think the internet is, like, obsessed with. I think they're, like, instant waifu, right? Because, like, just browsing the internet, I keep seeing images of one of the characters from this show. And I think it might be her. If I go back, it's either that or the girl with the horns. No, I'm pretty sure it's her. I don't think it's the girl with the horns. Because there's a lot of images of her in that suit that she wears, so that makes sense. But yeah, I'm interested to see how their relationship is gonna go. Like this, I'll take you as a human, or I'll keep you as a human. Like, how is that relationship gonna be? Is he just like a underling? Is he, like, how much freedom is he gonna have? Is he still kind of like a slave, but maybe she'll take better care of him and he'll be fully fed and everything? Is his debt fully gone? That's another question I have that we'll just have to wait and see. Does another member of the Yakuza, like, take up his debt, or was his debt just with this old man and it died with him? That's another thing we'll have to see. But yeah, it's an interesting world. It's a crazy story. I love the bloody goriness of the fights. I always hate, like, one small thing about anime that, I don't want to say hate is a strong word, but something that I'm not the biggest fan of is when anime have to censor things because of TV, right? So, like, sometimes you don't know how bad an injury is, which can really take you out of the moment, and it makes it really hard to understand, like, how bad something is, because they won't show how bad it really is because they have to censor it, right? So it was really nice having this here be a show where they're willing to show that much gore and everything. Because, like, for instance, I rewatched Bleach recently, and half the time, like, sometimes they'd show the injuries, and then sometimes they wouldn't. Like, there were moments in, rewatching old Bleach where straight up you'd see them get cut, you'd see blood, you see the tear in their shirt, but it cuts to them and there's literally not even a mark, not even, like, any remnants of blood, nothing. It looks like they're perfectly fine, but then they're like, oh, this wound, it hurts, and it's like, what wound? I don't see it. So it's really, like, immersion breaking when that happens, and so I really like shows that are able to give this level of gore. It was something that I really liked about, I mean, it's a live action show, but something I really liked about The Boys is it was so graphic in what it did, and it showed, like, just how destructive and how terrifying the powers can be, because you see them just laser beaming people in half and shit like that, and it was like, oh my god, like, there's something so much more in, it brings me so much more into the show when I see stuff like that, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, the art design really nice, the animation looks pretty damn good. So far the fights are pretty crazy, even though it's just him kind of, like, flailing. It'll be interesting if he learns how to, like, use this more and fight with it. I mean, he did great, don't get me wrong, but it's a wacky, crazy world, wacky, crazy power, and I can't wait to see more. So, with that out of the way, guys, I think that is it for me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. I'm not doing early access for this show. I'm just releasing it as I, record it and upload it and everything. Hopefully, I want to try to get it out the day after the episodes air. But I've been having an issue where, like, I watched Bleach the day before yesterday. I watched Bleach the day before yesterday, the day it came out, and it is still processing the HD version. Like, I think I still have it up. Is it still? It is still processing it almost like 2 days later at this point, and I've contacted YouTube and everything, and so like that one got delayed. Hopefully the other ones, this is something that seems to only happen every now and then, but basically my point is I'm going to try my best to get it out as soon as possible from release date. But either way, check out my Patreon if you want to see extra content from me. You can see my Patreon shows on there. I just started Better Call Saul for my live action show, and I just started Mob Psycho season 3. And season 2 is also on there as a Patreon show as well. So check all that out if you want some extra content from me and support the channel and what I do here. I very much appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.